Phew. Why does this smell like apples? It's hard to see here, but it says Oliver Company. So this is Oliver Company. This is their premium compact model. It is a bifold. So let's open this up. Got a pull tie packaging going on here. Let's work our way through that. Open this up nicely. Small products. And look there. That's a nice presentation. I do like that. Tissue paper. Let's get this open. Let's set that aside. And here we have it. Interesting. This is coastal blue. You can tell the blue, but also comes in 4 other colors. Ooh. And that's the giveaway. This is made from apple leather, but we'll talk about that more as we get into the product. Let's take a look at the interior really quick. Get a feel for how it's created, how it's sewn. In particular, we're looking for reinforcement of stretch points and stress points, not stretch marks. We don't want to talk about that. So let's go. This isn't traditional leather, so keep watching. Feature-wise, we have 1 external card slot right here. Quick access, capacity up to 2 cards. We move to the interior, all kinds of card slots. We'll include these 2 in the rear as well as what we have in front. So there's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So all kinds of availability by way of cards and folded cash and so forth. It measures 4.4 by 2.9 by 0.4 and weighs 1.4 ounces or 39 grams. Phew. Why does this smell like apples? Company recommends up to 12 cards. We got 7 in there, and you can see it's starting to really kind of struggle a bit by way of its capacity. It should stretch. Guess apple leather will do that. And we had 4 slips of cash folded once. But notice that they are more of a shorter height. If you were to get a yen or a euro in there, or some other taller currency, even if we looked at this 20-pounder, this 20 note, it is a little taller than what we see for normal notes. I don't say normal, but notes that are shorter and more traditional in the West, you would have a problem. It would interfere with the spine of this. It is designed in the UK and it's made in Turkey. And it's made from, as I mentioned, apple leather, which is an OEKO TEX certified premium bio-based fabric made using apple waste from the fruit juice and compote industry. That's a fancy way of saying all the leftovers from processing apples is put together with some fabric and it gives you this result. The apple waste comes from Italy, so really this is truly a European creation, and the wallet is lined with a microfiber, and so it does feel really good on the interior here. It's a microfiber suede, and this is all 100% recycled polyester Oxford lining that we've got in the rest, and it is really quite nice. So if we take some of these cards out, I'll show you some of the lining that we have, and the lining is quite nice in that it provides the level of slimness that we're looking for in this particular wallet, and those cards, so there's the lining right in here, so it's all recyclable, but the cards don't stack on top of each other, they build on each other, so you have access to all the cards without having to dig. That is quite nice. And one thing I didn't put in here was having another quick access card right here. Now this overlaps with cards at the top, but if you're using this card often, and maybe this is for your ID, which we have here, hello Barney Fife, then would be in great shape to be able to have really a functional wallet. Overall, the sewing is well done with a couple spots that could use more reinforcement, typically on these interiors because they're pulled out more often to gain access to cards, cash, whatever is there. And a damp cloth is all that's needed to keep this apple leather looking great. So if it gets wet, it's not really a problem. And that's good if you like to keep your wallet nice and clean. Pricing on this, $115, kind of on the expensive side for me. I was just kidding. It doesn't smell like apples if that was your concern. It doesn't really, yeah. Now the dimensions, meaning that this is not difficult to get cards in and out of. Noticing also that we have holes that are punched on both sides. That helps to prevent ripping of the material, whether it's leather or otherwise. And you can see that we have just a little bit of extra play on both sides, which I like because it does make it easier to get cards in and out. With that fabric that's in here, You saw how easy it was to insert cards, but cards aren't going to be coming out very easily either. So it's a good way to hold cards, get them in easily. I don't know. Usability is really nice that way. Exterior card slot is always appreciated. It's something that isn't always provided, which I really wish it was. And as you saw, folded cash works fine. Easy carry in either your front or back pocket, and overall an easy wallet to work with. Targeted toward the vegan marketplace, Oliver Company has won several Best Wallet Fashion and Brand Awards, which is impressive as a new brand that just recently entered the market. Now, the concept provides evidence that non-leather options exist, and they look and function nicely. Thanks for joining us, and now on to the final score. For quality of 4, I give them credit for the ingenuity of the type of material used, and it apparently has longevity to it. Price of 2, quite expensive for what we're getting here. Features of 3. You get all the things you need here. I think the build was much better. Usability is 4. That's what gives us that capability. And perception of 4. I've talked with the gentleman that makes these wallets and the company that he created, and he has great intentions and is trying to create and make available a great product. And so perception of 4. And that gives us a final score of 3.5 out of 5. If you like this video, then watch this one next, and we'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.